here. Otherwise, it'll be coming up the coast or something, so it'll hit the eastern provinces and probably a good part of eastern Quebec, Labrador. So we'll have to see. But I need to get propane too, the 30-pounder. That's my emergency. You know, it won't last forever with the hot water. And I ran the furnace a couple of times on it because of the, you know, it was cold. So I put the furnace on because I still haven't got my wood stove. Certain individuals, if you're watching my video. Anyways, oh, sorry about that. I need to get the 100-pounder filled, and I'm going to have to fill that like when I'm in Carleton Place to get groceries, and that's what I'm hoping to do. Now I've got the groceries on, like, you know, like I ordered them to go do pickup, so I can just slip in there quickly, load up, and head back. And while I'm in Carleton Place, there's a place that I used to go to for propane called Arts Propane. I'll fill it up there and then just head straight home from there. And what was I going to say there? Because the one here in Lanark still hasn't gotten their new propane tank since the new owners took over. So I don't want to take any chances. I'm just going to get it while I'm in Carleton Place. So that won't be too bad. Once I'll drive into Carleton Place, and that goes right by the propane guy, fill it up, head over to the grocery store, pick up the load of groceries, head back out on the highway and head straight home. Well, stop off at my mother's, drop her groceries. So I'm just checking all the dials. There's so many fucking dials on this thing. What's this? Change? Oh, I see. It tells you when to change the oil, and it's got, like, on the top it says good, on the bottom it says, I don't know what that says, temperature. Okay, it goes from good to change. It's the first half of it, and then the second half of it is, I don't know if you guys can see that. You see that? It says good, and then orange is change. So that'll tell me when I got to change it. And then it's the oil temperature is below. And that says eco. I got it at 86 kilometers. Speed limit's 80. Yeah. So there you go. Fuck. It's almost hilarious. Gotta be at the doctor's in 2 minutes, according to that clock. What they do is they always book you 15 minutes like earlier than what they want you there for. So really I'm only supposed to be there 2:15. But I mean, I'm only a couple of minutes away, so I'm all right anyway. Yeah, I got sniffles, but I don't have a cold. It's weird. Guess, well, my eyes have been dry and burning, so that might be some kind of, that V8. I'm gonna have to get used to that sound. Totally different sound than the V6. Because it's got the dual pipes, and the V6 only had the single pipe, but I can hear the difference. I have to be honest though, I mean, I haven't punched it or anything. I mean, it's got to be broken in for a while or something. But I mean, it doesn't feel that, I mean, V6 felt peppier. Anyway, the real test is when you're pulling a trailer and you got everything loaded and so on and so forth. I wonder if there's any, see if we can see any ice huts on this side. Don't look like it. Oh no, this is the wrong, sorry, that's the wrong part of the Clyde. It's the next part of the Clyde. Oh, there comes one of Tomlinson's marble trucks, carrying marble to the marble grinding place, or whatever it's called. Get used to that too. I just set the temperature in here, and then that's it. I don't play with the anything with the you know, round temperature things. God, what a difference. Oh no, no, no. The timing's going to be terrible. It's going to truck me going right by as I'm looking for the ice hut. Oh, that totally sucks. Nope, no ice hut. There's still open water. Hasn't, usually there's an ice hut out there by now, but it just hasn't been. And there's open water on the west side of the creek, river, whatever. The lake's frozen, Clyde Lake, but I can't see no ice huts. Usually you can see one or two of them right down on this end, and I don't see anything. Nope. Nope, everybody else is playing it smart. He was having a good look at me in the trucks. Don't look at my truck, people. It's not that fancy. Breckenridge's are one of our competitors, but not really. There's more than enough work for everybody in these parts. He sold out of his wood some time ago, but he doesn't sell half of what we sell. And we're still selling, and we still have wood. So with this cold weather popping in, it'll definitely be people saying, uh-oh. Jamie says he's delivering on the weekend. What do we got here now? Not the best play. Oh, he's picking up somebody. I was going to say, that's a really bad spot to stop because you're like right there in the corner. Must be. Did I forget my? Oh no, I didn't forget it. Jeez, I thought I forgot my testosterone thing, that because I had to pick it up for them because, you know, they don't deliver to the doctor's office. But I don't have an injection needle, and I don't want to do it, and they wouldn't let me anyway, I don't think. But so I have to pick it up at the pharmacy and bring it over and hand it to the nurse, and then, well, these tires are not, I don't feel slippery at all here with these tires, so that's good, because it's definitely icy, eh? Thought he was going to come right through. It's a weird intersection. And here we are at the doctor's office. Connect Well Community Health. Used to be called the Lanark, whatever we used to call it. Boy. I won't bring the camera in there in case. People private, you know, in this situation. So I'll see you guys in a bit, okay? Hey everyone, I'm back. Well, we're done. The doctor's office, injection done, yay, yay. Maybe I'll start getting my energy back, because I've just really have not been feeling up to par. So we're going to head over to Lanark's small engine now, and we're going to see about getting the Grizzly picked up so that I can get him to swap out the part that got broken, and I'm going to need a new belt for it. So I've just given up on people trying to help. If I had somebody to help me load it into a trailer stuff, well, then I would have done the work myself. But as I keep complaining, people just keep disappearing on me. So all right, remember where this place is. It's been, oh, there we go. I used to come here like every day because I knew the past owner. The owners, I do know them, they're friends. I just don't go anywhere these days. Uh-oh, are they closed? No, okay, Everett's there. I think I'll just park her over here by that nice little yammy haw. Look at the cool Argo. All right, let's see what we can get done here. All right, you guys don't need to come in for this. So I don't know if they appreciate being on camera anyway. We'll see you guys in a bit. I keep touching buttons on this thing, and it does different things. Now it runs too good, this camera. Yeah, so there we go, headed home. This guy, he's right on my butt here. Now I beep beep, don't back up any further. No problem getting out of there. Thank you, truck. There's one advantage. Told me when I was too close, beep beep. Yeah, the way people park over there, there's like 8 spots and only 4 cars in there because they're all parked fucked up. I'm like, you know, do people not ever think of other people? Like, holy shit. God damn. People are selfish and it's their world. Anyway, I'll leave off on that. Let's enjoy the nice drive. So yeah, they're gonna come get the ATV, and he doesn't know what day yet. They charge me $2 a kilometer to get it, and then bring it back. I may not get them to bring it back because once it's got, you know, I can drive it on the back of the truck, I'll just pick it up. So anyway, we'll do it that way and give the new truck a bit of a workout. What's that noise? Oh, there's a nice raggedy truck, kind I like. Even it is a GMC. Okay, so now I resume. No, I gotta set first. There we go. It's a beautiful day out. Oh yeah, this thing tells me the temperature outside. Where? I can't remember now. Oh, there it is, -6 Celsius. Well, that can't be right. Well, maybe it is. Warmed up quick. Supposed to go back down to -13, I think, tonight. So that'll be -15 then again. Yeah, he hasn't got any firewood sitting out there ready to go. He's got his processor covered. That great big gray tarp is a processor underneath. Yeah, not one ice hut. Everett said that hasn't been out ice fishing because he usually ice fishes at a lake called Bennett Lake, not too far from here. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, that's open. I wouldn't go anywhere near that with an ice hut. Those guys are smart. Well, they live right there, so I mean, they know when it's safe, and it's definitely not safe. Normally, by this time of year, their ice hut would be out there. Because it's only them there, they leave their tent hut, like, you know, like a, you know, an easy up tent, whatever, you know, like a clam, instead of a permanent hut, because it's lighter, but nobody bothers it there because it's just, you know, them that are there. So I mean, I'm certain somebody could come in the middle of the night and steal it, but nobody's that stupid around here, I would think. City guy wouldn't be smart enough to come steal that out here. He'd be so terrified of falling through the ice. As well he should be, because unless you know it, you don't want to be on it. Anyway, that goes into the lake there, so they're catching good in there, I expect. I've never talked to them in there to see what they were catching, but I bet they do quite well. I'm going to check in with my mother, see if she got her mail and her papers and stuff, because I don't know if she's been out to do that. I've seen the new Dodge electric truck. They revealed it, but it's the Dodge electric, like, but conceptual truck, but it's like one step away, I guess, from being the real deal. And oh my gosh, that is quite the truck. That thing's right out of Star Trek, absolutely. And all the cool stuff that it comes with. But I definitely do not want it the first year that they have it, especially here in Canada, because, you know, it's got to make sure that, you know, it's going to be good with the cold weather and everything. So I'll be keeping this one until such time I know better. Swamps are all frozen solid there, I'll bet. Or no fish. Well, there's a creek there, but gee, that's a good place to get minnows. I should probably pound a hole through there, throw a minnow trap down in there. Probably not do too bad there. There's a spot up by the trailer that I definitely know we could use, but quite as accurate as the other truck when it comes to, oh no, I guess it's okay. Let's see how many gears she drops down to come up the big hill here. Unlike the B6, which would drop 3 or 4 gear out of 8. Oh shit. 1. That's it. She only dropped the 1 gear. Wow. Okay, Mr. V8. Here where that deer hit me the last time. I'm watching careful. I do not want to do this one in and have to go through all this again. Now the insurance I got on this, if a deer hit it like now, they actually would have to give me more money, part of that deal, to replace for the next years, which would be a 2023 is how they explained it to me. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't understand why or how. I haven't seen I haven't opened up the thing with the insurance payment thing in there. I got to open that up and have a look at what the monthly payments are. I hope they're not a whole lot more. Second concession. I'd love to drive up that, but I'm almost leery to drive this thing anywhere, but gets it dirty. I guess it didn't matter, it was frozen. See, this is what I mean, man. Like, if I had an old one, I wouldn't care. But now, I mean, I even worry about this thing getting dirty. I'm like, fuck, I live in the country. I smacked myself in the head with this camera. God. I know this truck. Oh, that's a Leonard truck, that's why. Township. Or no, that's a county truck. No, township. Red is township. And the big hamlet of Watson's Corners. Well, it definitely was nice to get out. I wonder how I can turn that temperature down. I remember how to do it. Oh yeah, you gotta push your finger on it and slide it down. It's too warm in here, man. Okay, hang on a second here now. Let me get turned before I start playing around with that. Temperature. Set. Whoa, okay. Okay, let's see if I can get this down. No. Oh, for fuck's sakes, come on. I don't know. I'm pushing it, nothing's happening. It looks awful for this area. Like, why do people build god awful ugly things like that out here? God. I was telling Everett I can't wait to get out of here. Not that I can't wait for my mother to pass away, because I won't leave as long as she lives. So I'm not hoping that happens quick, but I'll tell you tough it out, of course, until such time, but I won't be staying here. It's just not the same place it used to be out here now. Too civilized. That's 2 vehicles I've seen in the last 2 minutes, and well, that was Ron? No. I mean, fuck, back in the day when this was still dirt road, you'd be lucky if you'd see anybody coming down on it for a couple of weeks. People just didn't get in drive for nothing like they do now. I mean, you know, you stayed home, and if you needed to go out, you did, but you know. I think I'll call my mom first. My brother is in California, and the news came on this morning, and I was so shocked because he lives